Now I would like to request the first debater of opposition team, Fatiha Akter, to deliver your speech.
To improve is to change, to be perfect is to be changed offense, stated by Winston Churchill. However, her present honorable moderator, my dear opponent, and all of my well-wishers who are sitting in front of me, first of all, take my religious greetings. Assalamu alaikum. Today, our debating topic is the frequent change of education curriculum is the obstacle to improve the quality of education. This is Fatiha Akter, the first debater from opposition team. Now I'm starting my speech. Honorable moderator, first of all, I would like to clarify the topic, what is education and what is education curriculum. Education is the process which makes a man cautious and dutiful to their duties. According to the Ralph Taylor, all of the learning of the students, which is planned by, directed by school to attain its educational goals. Now I would like to say something about the quality of education. The quality of education is not gaining certificate. Quality of education is one that focuses on the whole child, physical, mental, social, emotional, and cognitive development of each student regardless of gender, socioeconomic, race, ethnicity. It prepares the child for life, not just for testing. A proper development of country strongly depends on a real education. So, proper education is must for all walks of life. A real education will become, due to the real education curriculum, form a new innovation of education. Changing of education curriculum again and again, a good humanity can be acquired in any institutions. As a result, any person can represent his humanity. A great writer, Mutahir Hussain Chaudhary, said in his article named Shikkha o Manushatto, Shikkhar ashol kaj mulyobodh srishti gyan poribeshan noy. Gyan poribeshan mulyobodh srishtir upay hisebe ashe. That means education helps a man to create humanity in his practical life, and education curriculum also helps a man to develop his humanity. Honorable moderator, we know Canada is a role model of education. According to the Forbes magazine, Canada has changed their education curriculum more than 10 times within 50 years. By changing their education curriculum again and again, they become the role model of education. So my opponent, my question is to you that if they become the role model of education by changing their education curriculum more than 10 times, then why can't we? Honorable moderator, my opponent said deeply, there are so many wrong informations in our textbook. After hearing this, we are very astonished. I think they don't read regular attentively. I can challenge with my team responsibilities, there is no single wrong information in our textbook. Highest, it may be spelling mistakes, which might be for typing. Honorable moderator, a typist make a mistakes when typing. It's normal, not only in our country, even it occurs in several countries. Honorable moderator, my opponent asked me a question that why students need to go to abroad for PhD. My opponent take the answer. Not only the students of our country go to abroad for PhD, even the students of our neighboring country, India, came to our country. At present, 7,000 Indian students are studying in our country for MBBS degree. Actually, my opponent, it depends on their choice from where they will take their PhD or MBBS degree, and they took their primary educations in their own country. Even you are also taking your primary educations in your country, and it depends on you from where you will take your PhD or MBBS degree. Bangladesh scientist Dr. Ferdowsi Qadri, who has been famous for discovering vaccines that have saved millions of lives. She has been awarded Asian Nobel Prize. So my opponent, my question is to you that if frequent obstacle, then how she invented vaccines? Honorable moderator, if we see in the past year, 1993 to 1994, then we will see that the government used to give 200 or 300 MCQ to the students they need memorizing to give the exam. But the nations who's developing memorizing, we don't support that type of education system. Will you support that type of education system? For this reason, the government has in education curriculum and introduced with creative questions. Honorable moderator, our previous education curriculums only 50 MCQ and the pass mark was 33. So many students only answered the MCQ part and they just went out the exam hall. That time they are not interested in any creative questions because with this MCQ mark they can pass in the exam. So there is no need to attend any creative questions. For this reason, the government has changed education curriculum and introduced with creative questions. Honorable moderator, due to change of education curriculum, students can be adjusted with the new education curriculum system. Teachers, students, even guardians can acquire the unknown knowledge which can play a vital role for the future life. The quality of education can be gained by the changing of education curriculum. Changing of education curriculum bring a new thing. If the changes of education curriculum, students can be adjusted with a new books or new syllabus, which are very similar with the foreign countries. Changing of education curriculum. In the light of my discussion, I want to say that the frequent change of education curriculum is necessary because the demand of our mind is changing day to day. Thank you everyone all listening my speech with highly patience. Everybody pray for me. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Fatiha Akter.